Welcome to the Talking the Line podcast, presented to you by Talking the Line Sports Media, giving you our best insights and analysis so you can rake in some cold hard cash on your next sports bet. Now sit on back, open up your mind, and let's cash some tickets. We can't thank you enough for joining us. We hope you enjoy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, far and wide. Welcome in to episode number 217 of the Talking the Line podcast on this absolutely beautiful Friday of bets. Hey, we got one hell of a loaded show coming at you. We got nothing but positivity, good energy, excellent vibes, and everything in between coming right up. But before we can get into all of that, hey, take a few moments to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the TTL pod on. If you are watching on YouTube, you might as well hit that notification bell over there as well so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping from the crew. Or if you're watching on one of our social media platforms, make sure you hit that like button, that follow button there so you don't miss any of our additional social media content. Or if you're listening to the pod on your favorite podcast directory, make sure you hit that subscribe button there too if you haven't already, as we do release the audio of every episode after each live show is complete. Next item up on the docket, hey, if you could be so kind, you can find it in your heart to do so while you're watching today's show. Hit that other like button. Leave us a comment, leave us a rating. Jump on over yonder in the live chat. If you are watching live, we would love to connect with you live here on the show. No questions off limits. And hey, if you want to hit that share button too, send it on over to your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, friends, enemies, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you would refer to as a good old-fashioned ticket cash and degenerate, because that's what we are here at the TTL pod, and we can't thank you enough when you do all of those things, because it only helps us make TTL Sports Media bigger and better for each and every one of you. Last, certainly not least, head on over down there to that episode's description where you will locate the Talking the Line link tree. Within that link tree, you will find the talkingtheline.com website, all of the TTL crew social platforms, and our additional content so you can consume all of that jazz in one convenient location, however and whenever you please. Ladies and gentlemen and beautiful gambling people, joining us for episode number 217, the big 217 of the TTL pod. I am your humbled, honored, hyped, and always handicapping host, Colton Colt Soroka, and I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out with me and my partner, get some picks, get some insights, some analysis, but most importantly, some good vibes, and dive into more rabbit holes than we all can count combined. Without further ado, my friends, it's time to bring in that aforementioned partner, because I've said us, I've said we, I've said crew far too many times without acknowledging his presence here on the show with me. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen watching far and wide, get on your feet, put your hands together for the man, the myth, the degenerate gambling legend, and folks, you better not ever forget the rough, the rowdy, the rumbling, tumbling TTL Southsider himself, Mr. Riley RMags Magnuson. Partner, how you doing over there today, pal?
My man, I'm doing fantastic. It is Friday. I am feeling pretty damn good, my friend. How are things going on your end of the screen? Are you fighting off this cold? What's going on over there?
Well, number one, spectacular Friday to be alive. Fabulous Friday. Fantastic Friday to be alive. The rest is up to me and thee. I'm choosing to spread positivity. That's number one. Number two, yeah, it's still cold as a sumbitch, dude. I wore like 3 layers at once last night. I thought global warming was supposed to go on and take care of all this bullshit. I don't know what's going on. What's the deal, Mags?
I don't know what the deal is, but my fucking heat broke about 6, 7 o'clock last night, dude.
Oh, no.
Woke up, and the bitch was about 58, 59 degrees this morning.
Oh, man, you were
But
shivering.
if you hear that noise, maybe you can, maybe you can't hear that noise.
Oh,
it
it's
is
your
fixed.
heater?
We're toasty.
Oh, yeah.
We're all good. But
Okay.
yeah, rough start to the and rough end to the evening. Yeah. Now I do know that our laundry room has a couple space heaters for future reference if that does happen again.
For sure,
So,
for sure.
We
gotta
yeah,
get you
pretty crispy or frisky, freezing over here this morning.
We got to get you in a room where you don't have to be right next to those heaters blowing into your microphone. We got to get you into another room. Either way, nice and chilly for you there this morning. Happened to me a few times, staying in one place or the other. Most recently happened to me when I stayed at my parents'. I went down to visit them. I stayed in the, they got a camper. They got a fifth-wheel camper. And it's propane, runs on propane. I run the son of a bitch out of propane. Woke up about 52 degrees in that motherfucker. I said, holy fucking shit. Freezing inside, walking in. So I know your pain. I feel your pain. But hey, at least you don't have icicles hanging out of your nose. And regardless of how cold it might be in your apartment, it's steadily heating up. And I know the bets are going to be hot. But before we get into today's hot bets, we've got to recap yesterday's bets. Now, I know I'm a jackass sometimes here, kids, and I know I always make fun of this, but some days we truly are going to have losers, and if you did tell us yesterday was not a spectacular day from the crew. We will own it. We will stand behind it. It is what it is. I would still play these plays 9 times out of 10. So, without further ado, TTL Crew's best bets of the day from February the 3rd, 2022, recapped quickly. Sons of bitches. All right. Mags, as per usual, take the stand real quick. In and out. 0-2 on the day. Yikes. What happened there, my man?
Suns pick, as you and I talked about, that one by about afternoon time, we kind of saw that one might be a public side square bet, if you will. The Suns didn't see that one drop in, and I apologize if you tailed the Trae Young news. I said I like it either way if he's in or out. The dude was complaining that he couldn't even get shots up on Wednesday, let alone drop 43 on us last night. So that was rough. I would take that Clippers bet again 9 times out of 10, partner. I think the Lakers closed that game 28-17 in the fourth quarter. Clippers won by 1. They were dominating the entire damn game. So I would take that one again. That one was more of a rough beat, if I do say so myself. But nonetheless, not the best day. 0-2. Looking to bounce back, though. Short memory. Mind of a goldfish, dude.
Mind of a goldfish, dude. I don't give a damn about this 1-3 day. I mean, I do. I don't like to give that out. Right. I don't like you guys to have losing days by any means, but just as much, I don't like to have a damn losing day. But again, this is my first losing day since Saturday, so I've been cooking right along. Now I think, 21-12, I think, since Saturday, so don't judge me. Just judge me by these last few, because there ain't been so many doggone losers. I know I say that all the time, but Charlotte, that was the right side. I found another young lady who's been mushing my plays. We'll leave them unnamed. Nobody's super popular in the space, but they are on action, and they have been mushing the shit out of my plays. And then when we're on opposite sides, she cashes, I don't. So I absolutely love it. Charlotte was doomed from the jump. She was on Charlotte last night.
For sure.
St. John's, don't know why they needed to be up by 23 points and continuing to fast break and take shots about 2 to 2.75 seconds into their fucking shot clock. That makes no... I don't understand. It's like if St. John's can't boat race, they just don't know how to play basketball. It's the craziest thing on the planet. I mean, up 21 points, still fast breaking and dunking and kicking it out.
Points, dude.
I mean, it's insane. Absolutely insane. And then, let's stop playing defense and let Georgetown come in and just over the total we go. Whatever. FAU. Beautiful. Love them. Terrific. That's how I saw the Charlotte game going, but obviously didn't happen. And then Hawaii leading that game for 39 and a half minutes. Crumbled at the end. 2-point deficit. It was our 3-point deficit. It was right there. They turned the ball over on their last inbound try play and ended up losing it by 5 after a foul. So rough beats all the way around. Thought we were going to break even, but hey, still positive over the last 30, over the last 7, all that in between. The dice are back to cold 2 as well. Bellarmine plus 4.5. Not good. And then the old graphic intern didn't update it. Maybe he didn't want us to feel so bad, but Board Bender Parlay did not make it to the pay window either. So Troy plus 6 did hit. I love that one. Saw Arkansas Little Rock pretty much the same, man, and they got absolutely cooked towards the end. Northern Kentucky Norse, we might be talking about that game a little bit more here today. Not postponed today, but it was postponed yesterday, but it's actually, we might be talking about it more today. But I appreciate you filling in the blanks, partner. And then and then the Wyoming Moneyline, easy cash money for them guys, the AA Auditorium, whatever the hell it's the Duma Dome, the Duma Dome, whatever the hell it is. Either way, there you go. There we have it. We'll never run from them. We never hide from them. Sometimes you're going to fucking lose. It is what it is. But I'll tell you what, my friends, is that it very rarely happens, few and far between, once we get to this time of the year for yours truly and your boy. So judge us by those days. Go right on ahead. Call us dummies. That's fine. Have mind a goldfish, though, because I assure you it's straight back to the pay window all damn day today. Now, you know the drill. I don't have to go through it. I don't got to really talk about it, but I will anyway. We got RMags picks. We got my picks. 6 in total. 4 from me. 2 from the partner. Then we got the Friday Four Pack Parlay. We got 2 college basketball legs, 2 NBA legs, paying out over 10-1 odds. Tap in for that. Get ready to rock and roll. We'll recap all of that, then get in the Moneyline Dice roll of the day. We got the 76ers and the Mavericks as the Moneyline Dice roll of the day, so a little something for you to look forward to there. Talk about some key updates, get into RMags Sidebar, the usual nonsense, banter, sports, gaming, news, everything all in between. Motivation minutes, because we all need some inspiration, motivation, get us throughout the rest of the day and into the weekend. And then we'll go on and get on up and get on out. Go on get now. Before we go on and get into the show, partner, anything else I missed? Anything else late breaking news we got to get out before we dive in?
Just a couple things. Great job on Jeff Dawson's show yesterday. You will see me there at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time today.
Yes, sir.
Hey, partner, real quick, not exactly the most bright news. I didn't see this last night. So UCLA, Arizona, Mac Etienne apparently arrested after appearing to spit at Arizona's fans last night. Got charged with some type of assault charge last night because he was spitting at Arizona's fans as they were leaving the court.
What?
I didn't see this. I saw this right now.
I didn't see that at all. What the hell?
Goodness gracious, dude.
Okay, well, write that down. We definitely got extra stuff to talk about here in the second half of the show. Okay, I didn't hear that whatsoever. Holy shit. Okay, well, the second half of the show is going to be fun, folks. Yeah. We have more news on top of Doug Peterson becoming the Duval County Jacksonville Jaguars head coach. We'll have to talk about that. Shout out our guy, Zach Schultz, down there. Well, actually, not down there. He's just a fan of down there. He's just over there in Indiana, though. Olympics starting today. We'll talk about that. We got some markets open. So, hey, stick around. You want more nonsense? You want more of who the hell knows?
Second half of the show is coming. Don't you worry.
Okay. Hey, sign me up. Sign me up. I got pen in hand. Just show me the contract. I'm ready to rock. But for now, cut the nonsense, quit the drama, cut the banter. You could go to every other sports media outlet and get. Actually, keep it around here. We're not the suits. But get ready for plenty of picks, knowledge, insights, analysis, everything in between. And the first segment of the day, my friends, RMags' best bets of the day. And as he flips himself on over to this side of the screen. He gets his cup up firm in his hand, and partner,
Flip me around on me that time.
to me, to you, to all you beautiful people sipping the black elixir of the gods on this gorgeous Friday of bets. We're not superstitious, just a little stitious, so take your damn stip. Stip, I'll be right back.
Ooh, baby.
Whoa! Okay, it's showtime. We're good to rock and roll, partner. Let him rip. Let him have it. And as always, you have the floor.
Alrighty, my man. As it appears to be a little bit of a trend, I am coming hand in hand, apologizing to our Bulls fans, friends, and family, just about everyone that we know and love.
Oh, no.
Because despite us being diehard Bulls fans, sometimes we, as gamblers, see a potential spot that they might have some quote-unquote scoofling, as we coined yesterday, my friend.
CC Talking the Line Podcast 2022. Scoofling.
Little scoofling.
Scoofling.
But I do believe they are in Indiana tonight, and I do believe this is going to be a tough spot for them tonight, partner. Once again, I am fading our Bulls on Friday. Pacers plus 2.5 is my play, and I'm also taking their team total over 115.5. I honestly don't feel like I need to go into it too deep, partner, because I feel like I'm talking ad nauseum about how bad this Bulls defense has been. People need to stop betting on them, whether it's Bulls fans. I'm not saying stop betting altogether. Stop betting on them as if they are that number one seed in the East, because as that stands right now, they are still tied for the first spot in that Eastern Conference, but they're just not playing like that same team when they were fully healthy. They're winning some games here and there. But as we've seen them fall in spots much like this because of that defensive lapse. I actually quote tweeted. I kept talking about Kirk Goldsberry and his defensive and offensive efficiency chart. I quote tweeted it this morning, and the Bulls keep falling lower and lower and lower. It's really, really bad defensively right now, and they're playing a team in the Pacers that I know I've talked about. You joked with me, partner. I've talked about not loving them in a lot of different spots. But right now, I see an offense that can exploit this Bulls defense. On the entire season, 17th in offensive efficiency, but 9th at home, partner. They're actually playing pretty well offensively at home here, getting healthier. And just to illustrate the Bulls' defensive efficiency, bottom 5 in the league over the last week. 0-3-1 last 4 as a road favorite. 10-21 last 31 on Friday, partner. I don't think I'm crazy talking about this team on Friday. They are 0-3 straight up over the last 3 Fridays. They've played each of the last 3 Fridays up until this one. This will be the 4th straight. And they did not win a single one of them there in January. And this Pacers team 3-1 ATS last 4 after a straight up loss, 11-4 last 15 as a home dog. They've actually protected their home floor decently well. 21-10-2 last 33 as a dog. And the Bulls going into Indiana, 5-12. Yeah, seriously, 5-12 last 17 going into Indy, and 3-8 last 11. This is all against the number. 3-8 last 11 between the Pacers. Man, I think they're in a rough spot. A lot of money is coming in on the Bulls, and the people that we know and love. Come about 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, they get off work. They're going to be flooding the market on the Bulls, and I already saw on the Action app where I'm seeing 90+% of bets and money on the Bulls. I looked over at DraftKings more specifically over on VSiN. You can see sometimes their splits. It was more so in the 80 range there. But once again, I think that one is going to shoot up even higher. And you and I and our friend Jeff Dawson have talked about on Fridays, especially the NBA, there's certain trap spots because Friday nights people get their paycheck. They're looking at these teams that they think are wagons, so to speak. And I'm here to tell you this Bulls defense ain't a wagon right now. I don't think they're going to slow down the Pacers enough tonight. The full game total up around 231. I think it could go over. I thought it was a little too high. But what I'm talking about with the Bulls defense is why I stuck with just the Pacers team total as opposed to the full game total. So I'm keeping it short and sweet, partner. I'm going Pacers plus 2.5 and the team total over 115.5 for my 2 NBA and only best bets of the day to this point. That's all I got right now.
Love it. Just me, or did collar get a little tighter in here? Them Bulls not sounding too hot right now, and I don't think you guys should get on board. Partner, I wasn't all the way in the boat on this one originally. I didn't know where I would lean, and I will key you guys in on something. Multiple times here this NBA season, I've brought the old Indiana Pacers to my partner's attention, and he said, in one way, form, shape, fashion, or another. Fuck you, we're not playing him. So, we've kept him away.
Fuck the
and then he
Pacers.
shows up this morning with the fucking Pacers as his best bet of the day. And I say, are you feeling okay? Did you fall and bump your head last night? I do find out he did have a sleepy, chilly night, but I think his brain has unthawed at this point. And anytime the man is fading the Chicago Bulls, you got to get on the train. So I'm with you, my man. RMags, 2 best bets of the day. Indiana Pacers plus 2.5, and their over team total, 115. Anything else you need to lay down?
No, I was going to say, I appreciate how you finished it because I promise I hate doing this. I hate it, but I just can't ignore it, man. And I haven't lost when I've been doing it this season. Yep. I feel, 4 or 5 times, all 4 or 5 of those times I've been right about this. And I don't love it, but we're going to ride it until the wheels fall off, so to speak. So take it away from me, my man. That's all we've got out of the NBA for now.
100%. The NBA slate not very good either today, so
tricky.
Especially keeping it, me taking care of some college basketball, some mid-major, you taking care of the NBA, locking it down. We'll keep things going, and we'll keep it moving, we'll keep it grooving. So appreciate you and your picks as per usual. Time for the second segment of the day, my best bets of the day. All right, my friends, I told you there's 6 picks coming at you today. RMags just gave you 2, so that means I got the remaining 4. We got them all coming from... Yeah, they're all mid-major games. So the mid-major king has officially entered the chat. Get ready, my friends. I got to invest in a crown, or if somebody wants to send me a crown, whatever, hook me up. I'll wear the fuck out of that thing.
Shout out like the Pat McAfee show with their belts, the WWE belts.
Yeah. Need one.
Just get a little,
just a little crown, just sit right on top of it. It just sits right on the little thing. Oh shit! All right, here we go. Strap in. Get ready. We're calling this one, for pick number 1, the Ivy League Incinerator. We're burning down books with this play today, baby. We're going to the Dartmouth Big Green and the Yale Bulldogs, kicking off the slate, taking over 136.5. Shout out to our guy, Ted Mauzé, Yale Bulldog alumni, even though he doesn't like to say it. You're a genius, you son of a bitch. Own it, all right? But hey, he doesn't like to say it. Shout out, Ted. Back to the Ivy League Incinerator. Line movement here is what got me down the track on this one almost instantaneously. It opened up at 134.5, now up to 136 in some spots, 136.5 for the most part. I wouldn't be surprised for it to stay here or maybe even go up another point or two, but I like it to stay right around here. Now, my line on this one, I got 142.2, so I think we have plenty of room to work with. And I think some of the key things here are just how these teams have been playing recently. Dartmouth, over their last 3, are scoring 71.7 points per game and allowing 69 flat points per game. Yale scoring 77 but allowing 74. So Yale's been kind of scuffling a little bit defensively, and I don't think we see much defense at all here today. This is an offensive type of game if I've ever seen one. I like Dartmouth plus the 8.5. Sorry, Ted, shout out. But I don't know that I'm all the way in the boat. I think the most value lies on the over here, the over 136.5, and because I've seen a lot of people on that Dartmouth plus 8.5, and I think that's the right side. But if that is the right side, then I see this one flying over, and it's going to be sweat free, where that Dartmouth could get a little sweaty at the end of the day. But you don't believe me, my friends, for the first time today. Short and sweet, believe the trends. Over 4-1, Dartmouth's last 5 following a straight-up win. 4-1 in their last 5 versus a team with a winning straight-up record. 5-2 in their last 7 as a road dog. 9-3 is the over in Yale's last 12 as a home favorite. 19-6-1, their last 26 as a favorite overall. 15-6 is the over in Yale's last 21 following a straight-up win. Sometimes you got to spell check your own shit over here, huh? Over 8-1 in Yale's last 9 Friday games. 14-4 in their last 18 games versus an Ivy League opponent. And the over in the last 10 meetings between these two teams is 6-4 and 13-7 in the last 20. Give me the over 136.5. The Ivy League Incinerator, first play today, Dartmouth versus Yale.
I like it a lot, my man. Just FYI, down to 7.5 is Dartmouth. So
Ooh,
I think you got the safer pick here for sure.
Yeah.
But just a little FYI there for you.
Hell yeah. I love that. This makes me love this even more. So I think we have a sweat-free over here today, my friends.
Yeah.
So there's play number 1. How about play number 2? Well, I'm so glad you asked, because I couldn't wait to get back to this play, my friends. And I think you need to hammer it in as fast as you possibly can. We're going back to the Horizon League matchup between the Oakland Grizzlies and the Northern Kentucky Norse. And didn't have an opportunity to entitle this one yesterday. I didn't know really what to call it, and I sat here for a while. I thought, what would be appropriate? Well, we're bringing down the Horizon Hammer with this one, baby, and give me the Northern Kentucky Norse plus 3.5 for my second best bet of the day. Now, I'm back on the Norse once again. You know they were a parlay leg for us yesterday on the Board Bender parlay. I think they would have easily covered, probably won the game outright yesterday, but I love it even more today. Now, I want to speak to you from a human aspect, not a betting aspect. Think about this. The Oakland Grizzlies just traveled across the country. A West Coast team are now sitting in the fucking Midwest. Shitty-ass snowy weather. They got the game canceled because of that shitty-ass snowy weather. Had to sit in that shitty-ass snowy weather, eat dinner in it, stay in a hotel, sleep in not their own beds, sit around with no video games, no nothing, hate their lives for the last 24 hours, and now they're supposed to get up at 6 p.m. tonight, Central Standard Time, and turn up on this Northern Kentucky team. I ain't buying it, my friends, especially if the game was last night. Maybe, hey, we had Friday dinner plans with the girlfriend. The game was supposed to be on Thursday. Now we got stuck in fucking Northern Kentucky. These boys are not happy, my friends, and they are not a team that I am trying to back here today. Now, Oakland, 6-4 straight up, 5-5 against the number on the road. So you want to talk stats, too. They just have been a little bit inconsistent, and Northern Kentucky has not. Maybe a little overvalued beginning of the year, 4-5 against the number on their home hardwood, but 8-3 straight up, my friends. They have been absolute dogs. Just backed them against Cleveland State on their home hardwood, and they smoked them after being down double digits in the first half. They came all the way back and won that game by double digits. The home-away scoring splits are what really does it for me, and I'll even go a little bit deeper than I usually do into 2-point and 3-point, because I think that's really important for you to know here, especially going forward with these two teams. Northern Kentucky at home scoring 69.9 but allowing 65.9 points per game on their home hardwood. Oakland 70.6 points per game, so a little bit more, but allowing 69.9 on the road. Now 2.3 3-point percentage are even more key here on the road. Northern Kentucky shoots 46.7 from the floor, 2-point percentage, 36.1 from beyond the arc on their home hardwood. Oakland, 49.1% from the floor, a little bit better, but 27.2% from beyond the arc. So I think the three ball is what really is the key factor here for Northern Kentucky, at least getting the cover. If not, I see them winning this game outright once again. They've been undervalued time and time again. So I'm back in the boat, but you don't believe all of that? Believe the trends. Northern Kentucky, 5-0 against the number, last 5 overall. 4-0 against it, their last 4 as a dog. 8-0 against it, their last 8 as a home dog. 5-0 against the number, last 5 versus a team with a winning straight-up road record. 5-0 against the number, their last 5 versus a Horizon opponent. 4-1 against the, 4-1 straight up their last 5 as an underdog. That's right. The dog is 4-0 against the number last 4 meetings. Northern Kentucky is 4-1 straight up the last 5 meetings with Oakland. Oakland is the perceived better team this year, and it's just simply not the case. Give me all the points the books are willing to give. Second best bet of the day, Northern Kentucky Norse plus 3.5. Back in the boat. We'll row it with the Vikings. How about that?
Dude, I like it. I mean, did you try to do that? I mean, you had the hammer. Was there any connection as
Holy
far as Norseman and hammer?
No. I got the hammer and we're in the Viking ship with
Thor's
the
hammer,
holy
dude. Come
shit.
on.
We got Thor's hammer and we're in the boat. Which
Hey.
That's all we need.
I'm not calling you crazy for the angle as far as because I mean, you can call us crazy as far as, I mean, we've talked about it a little bit before as far as even in our youths, like having situations like this where you think you're going to play and then
I'll be mad as a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, and then you're sitting around uncomfortable in a spot where you're not familiar with, but the other team is, all right, whatever, like we just
got a story
play
for you.
tomorrow, whatever, cool, we're fine, we'll play tomorrow, go ahead. Like, no sweat at all. I'm with you, man.
Exactly. Quick rabbit hole before we get into play number 3.
Go ahead.
Went to state for golf when I was in high school. We got there a day early. Shouldn't have fucking done that. We went out, we dicked around, hopped the gas stations, this restaurant, fucking around in the hotel, whatever. We were studs, bro. We had a squad. We showed up to that course the next day. We finished dead ass last, my friends. I'm telling you, these are real things. I know that's high school, college, but these are real fucking things, my friends. And I'm telling you, these Oakland boys probably did not pack a couple extra sweaters. They probably been just a little bit chilly, like Mags was this morning in his apartment. But I digress. Third best bet of the day coming from me, my friends. I think the book's just point-blank period messed up on this one. You can call me crazy, I don't care, but feel free to quote me later. We're going to Creighton against Seton Hall, and we're taking the Creighton Blue Jays plus 6, my friends. This is the Big East eliminator, and I think we're eliminating every book off the market with this one. I've already seen that a lot of the experts out there are predicting a huge letdown spot here for Creighton. Oh my gosh, they just beat UConn on the road as huge 10.5-point dogs. There's no way they're going to do it again. They're red hot. They always turn things around and start cooking right around tournament time, and it's evident right now. 3-3 straight up, but 4-2 against the number their last 6. Exact same record. 3-3 straight up, 4-2 against the number on the road, and that is not the same, like it's over the course of the season. It's not the same thing. It just happened to shake out that way. 5-4 straight up in Big East, in the Big East so far, and they still have a little bit of an opportunity to make some noise, but they have to win today. And I'll take any points that that the books are willing to give me in a game that I'm really perceiving as a true coin flip. Like, I think this should be 1.5, 2.5 maximum, because I'll talk about the Seton Hall record here in Big East play here in just a moment. But they're 2-4 straight up, Seton Hall, and 2-4 against the number their last 6 overall, and now they're favored by 6 points. That makes you scratch your head already. I'll give you the reason why. Bryce Aiken. He looks like he's going to be making his return. He's been out for a long time. He's been day-to-day for almost like the last 2 weeks. It's kind of been wild how much he's like, oh, he's ready to play. Nope, he's out again. He is the second leading scorer on the team, 14.5 points per game. So that is perceived, oh, shit, it's going to give him a big boost. But he hasn't played since January the 15th. So I think even if he does play, he's going to be on a little bit of a minutes restriction, or at the very least, he's going to be a little bit rusty to start things off. So I'm not buying it. And also, to pull the pin out of that Big East record, Seton Hall is 4-6 straight up in the Big East. So they are actually worse than Creighton. So like I said, still an opportunity for the Blue Jays to make a little noise in the Big East. And they made some serious chatter with the old win over UConn just a few days ago. So I think they do it again. And there are a couple key things here for me. Everybody's already talking about the tempo and how Seton Hall is going to boat race them. Sure, they're 70th in adjusted tempo per KenPom, but Creighton is 211th in adjusted tempo per KenPom. They're not the slowest team in the nation, but they know how to control the game. And I really think that's what we see here today. And even if we see a shootout, it's not a game that Seton Hall can win. Seton Hall is 282nd in 2-point percentage, 17th in 2-point percentage allowed, but Creighton 41st in 2-point percentage and 8th in 2-point percentage allowed. All those numbers per KenPom, so very close right there. And either way, if this is a slow, grinded out game, easy money for Creighton. If this is kind of a shootout boat race, I still think Creighton takes care of business, and I still think Seton Hall continues to struggle. They're on the struggle bus right now. Creighton's getting hot. But if you don't believe me, believe the trends. Creighton 4-0 ATS last 4 Friday games, 5-2 against the number last 7 as a dog, 4-1 ATS last 5 as a road puppy dog, 9-4 ATS last 13 versus a Big East opponent. Seton Hall 2-5 against the number last 7 as a favorite, 1-4 against the number last 5 following an ATS win, 0-4 ATS last 4 following a straight up win. Oh, they're coming off of a big win. They fucking beat Georgetown. Whoopee. Ewing and the boys are dead. They are dead. I'm sorry, they're dead. Seton Hall 0-4 against the number last 4 home games. 3-14-1 against the number are the Pirates in their last 18 versus a Big East opponent. Creighton 5-2 ATS last 7 meetings and 4-1 against the number the last 5 meetings in this one's in Seton Hall, and I said Omar, but it's the last 4-1 ATS last 5 meetings in Seton Hall. You didn't see my notes. I was reading my notes. I'm a dumbass. So Creighton, I'm a dumbass. Don't listen to me. Creighton 4-1 ATS last 5 meetings in Seton Hall. So I love this one. It's already dropped down from 6.5, 7 at open, and I can't help but think that Creighton wins this one outright again, and the book's just fucked up yet again. I just can't help but think it, and I digress. Third best bet of the day.
I like it, man. I agree with you. I think people are looking at Creighton in the wrong way, and you've been spot on with it. They're just a very matchup-based team where they have a good matchup against UConn, and they smoked them, let alone covered the 10.5. Kind of a bad matchup against those teams like Butler and Xavier, and they get smoked by them. So people, especially that loss against Butler, I think that's what people are looking at as far as that's kind of who they are. But it's really just matchup-based teams.
Right.
And they've swept Seton Hall each of the last 2 seasons, man. So I think you're in the right spot. I also think they can win this one outright, for fuck's sake.
I think they do, man. I really think they do, and I'm not saying I'm all the way in on that, but hey, I'm taking every single point with the hope
100%.
that that is the sweat-free cover we get with them winning outright. So, speaking of matchup-based, partner, how about we go to the fourth and final best bet of the day from your boy? I love this one by the second, by the millisecond that ticks on here today. I'm loving this one more and more. All the experts are flying out of the cracks once again on the Colorado State Rams, and I'm still bearish on them, and they can all pound sand. I'm taking San Diego State Aztecs plus 3.5 in the Mountain West Mutilator today, my friends. That's right, Mountain West Mutilator. We're going to mutilate all the experts and all the books at the same time with this one. Now, We just had all the experts on Colorado State against Wyoming, and they got their teeth kicked in overtime. Apparently, they want to have that happen again. Now, I'll talk about those losses here in just a minute, so don't get all your panties in a bunch too fast. We'll get to those here in a minute. Now, first things first, Aztecs. They're cooking right now, and they always start cooking right around tournament time. 6-2 straight up and against the number their last 8 games overall. They're 4-2 straight up in the Mountain West with the 6th ranked conference strength of schedule, and they are 144th in luck rating per KenPom, and boy oh boy, they are finally starting to turn things around. You'll see why I mentioned those 2 key numbers last here in just a moment, because I'm talking about the Colorado State Rams now. 5-3 straight up, 3-5 against the number, their last 8 overall. So they've been inconsistent as all hell. 10-1 straight up, 4-6 against the number at home. So I'm not buying them being a favorite. 6-3 straight up in Mountain West play. Oh, with the 11th ranked conference strength of schedule. So they've been playing the bottom back ass half of the conference. And the Rams have to rebound after losing to UNLV, the terrible Rebels, and then, oh my gosh, it was so brutal in overtime. They just have to rebound, right? No. 25th in the nation in luck rating per KenPom, and it is finally starting to catch up with those Colorado State Rams. Where else are you going to hear this information but from the mid-major king? Nowhere, my friends, but let me tell you a few more things if you don't believe me. Speaking of matchups, partner, it's a bad matchup for the Rams. These 2 teams have already played this year. San Diego State took their asses and handed it to them in a damn present box with a 79-49 ass whooping. You want to say 6 cans of whoop ass and then shipped them home with 5 more. They put them on the buses with cans of whoop ass, for crying out loud. And okay, San Diego State, 2.5-point home favorites, and they won by 30 points. Now that this game is in Colorado State, we got to flip it to them being the favorites, and let's move it up to 3.5. I'm not seeing this as a sharp side whatsoever. I'm seeing this as the classic severe monetary liability side that I've been talking about all week. Yesterday was a road bump. That thing has been hitting. That trend has been hitting left, right, and center. And one final thing, the Aztecs defense is just going to be too much. They're second in ADE. Watch yourself over there. Second in opponent effective field goal. 5th in points per game allowed. 3rd in true 2-point percentage allowed. And 19th in true 3-point percentage allowed. They're dogs. There's a reason they won by 30 in the last one. It's because their damn defense is so good, and it ratchets up during tournament time. One of my favorite tournament teams to back. But if you don't believe me, for the final time today, believe the trends. SDSU, 5-2, ATS last 7 versus a team with a winning straight-up record. 11-5 against the number last 16 road games versus a team with a home straight-up winning percentage greater than 600. 18-2 straight up their last 20 games versus a Mountain West opponent, partner. I know you love those. Colorado State, 5-19-2 against the number their last 26 Friday games. 0-11-1 against the number their last 12 Friday games. 1-4 against the number their last 5 as a home favorite. 0-3-1 ATS their last 4 following a straight up loss. Keep riding the struggle bus, Rams. SDSU 6-2 against the number last 8 meetings. 4-0-1 against the number the last 5 in Colorado State. If you ever get it as a trivia question, Colorado State Rams University is located in Fort Collins, Colorado. And not to mention, the Aztecs are 7-1 straight up in the last 8 meetings overall. Give me the Aztecs and all the points the books are willing to give me. Plus 3.5, baby, and this one's making it easy to the pay window. A big old can of whoop ass. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. They fucked them up so bad. That I made was. And I 150% think that it's going to be the exact same story here again today.
100%, dude. I agree with you. I mean, especially just looking back at these 2 teams meeting in the last few years, it's all San Diego State, and like you said, it's all just a can of whoop ass on the defensive end for San Diego State. And with that luck factor, man, I'm surprised so many people. That's typically the thing that experts try to pick off is, oh, this team's been the luckiest team in the world. Let's fade them. Let's start fading them like crazy now because they have to regress, right? So
yep. And
I'm surprised that's the way it is, but I'm right there with you, man. I like it.
Yeah, I like that's the key way a lot of these guys like to bet, and that's what's really got me surprised. And I mean, hey, is what it is. Do what you got to do, but hey, no harm, no foul. So there you go. There you have it, my friends. all of my best bets of the day, and I think we are going to get back on the sweeping section side of things. Sorry if the video was all glitching out or anything was happening there. I totally realized I closed out some windows that I needed open here for this next segment. So now we're back in action. The special play of the day, the Friday Four Pack Parlay. Okay, my friends. We got 4 legs coming at you, 2 from the college basketball hardwood. I'll handle those, and Mags will take care of the old NBA legs, dish those out, and we'll keep this show steaming on down the track. So leg number 1, taking the Fairfield Stags, plus 6.5. They are playing the Monmouth Hawks. You know, if you followed me earlier on in the year, the Monmouth Hawks were absolute dogs early on in the season. They, at one point in time, I think they were on like an 8 or 9 game cover streak. You could back them any spots you wanted, and they since have just really come back to earth. And contrary to popular opinion from some people who like to bet college basketball, this is not the same Stags team from last year. They're a cover machine, to tell you the truth. They're actually 9-3 against the number on the road so far this season. They're 8-2 against the number their last 10 as a road dog, 4-1 against the number last 5 Friday games, and 12-3 against the number their last 15 on the road overall. So they've been damn good so far, and I really like Fairfield plus 6.5. I think they might potentially win this game outright too. I see it pretty similar to that Troy game that we covered with ease last night. So there's leg number 1. Leg number 2, another college leg. Manhattan versus Niagara. That's the Jaspers against the Purple Eagles. Over 132.5. I think this one flies way the hell over. My line on this one was, son of a bitch, wrong sheet, 136.4. So I think we got plenty of room to work with from where it is right now. It has slowly ticked up, and wouldn't you know, the last meeting between these two teams finished right in this ballpark. It was 135.5, and it finished under, but finished right at 135. Now it's dropped down to 132.5, trying to get more people to buy into that under trend, that key consistency. I see this game just like I saw the St. John's game last night and the against Georgetown, except I'm not falling into the trap this time. It's not going to be a consistent trend. This one's flying over. Second leg, Monmouth, Niagara, over 132.5. Partner, be so kind, leg 3 and 4, and we'll keep it moving.
All right, legs 3 and 4 out of the NBA. We're going to a big matchup here tonight. I talked about it a little bit yesterday. Atlanta and Toronto. In Toronto here tonight. Toronto laying 2.5 at home. We're sticking with the money line. It has ticked up a little bit. I would suggest sticking with that money line because I think this is going to be a hell of a game.
Oh, yeah.
Both these teams played last night, partner. That Toronto Raptors, number 1 team in the league off of a back-to-back. 7-2 ATS this season on 0 days rest, whereas Atlanta 3-6 in that same spot. Not sure if this is going to be any type of trap action here tonight. I honestly ignored that, but it would not surprise me. I bring it up because it would not surprise me. We talked a little bit. Trae Young dropped 43 last night. And typically when a guy like that drops 40, if they play the very next day or even the next game around, the entire public is going to be interested in backing that guy to stay scorching hot, right? And they're in the dog spot here. Team that's been playing better, but both these teams have been playing really solid. The Raptors, 4 straight wins and covers, have been really, really solid at home. Beat this Atlanta Hawks team a week or so ago on their home.
About a week ago.
And here at home, I think they're going to take care of business. You see Drake last night sitting courtside, even though it was. I don't understand. I mean, yeah, we won't get on that soapbox. They got nobody in the stands, but they got courtside people there. Drake was sitting courtside. Interesting.
We'll talk about that second half of the day. Get through the picks here. We'll talk about that second half.
So that's leg number 3. So Raptors money line is leg number 3, staying away from the spread there. Number 4, it looks like it's come back down a little bit, partner. I saw it for a second at 6.5. We're taking the Pelicans plus 6. I saw it, like I said, for a 6.5 a minute ago, then back down to 6. Seems like another one of these Friday night setup spots in the NBA. The Nuggets lane 6 against a 19-32 straight up Pelicans team. Straight up, they struggled to find ways to win games, but they're actually pretty damn solid against the number. And in this series, Nuggets have won the last 4, but 3 of the last 4 games in this series have finished 6 or less. I think they're going to be able to put up some points here in this one. Nuggets offense has been solid, but their defense has not. So I believe Brandon Ingram is playing tonight. I think he's going to be a big factor. And we get this one inside. Not saying they win this one, but definitely keeping it close. Pelicans plus 6, leg number 4.
Love it, my man. We will keep this bad boy steaming. If you missed any of them, we're about to just recap them all here for you. So there's the 2 NBA legs. Time to just recap all of the TTL Crew's best bets of the day. Now, partner, I was way ahead of the ball game. I'm already ready to rock and roll. I ain't got to jack around and do anything on that end. I actually just remembered something else, too, that we got to talk about in the second half of the show that you just seemed to gloss over, my friend. A little something we got to talk about second half of the show. But I'm telling you guys, if you guys haven't been getting watered up for the second half of the show, we just been having little teasers of some fun shit coming up. So, hey, stick around. But for now, let's recap all the best bets of the day. All right, without further ado, now live on your screen, the TTL Crew's best bets of the day for February the 4th, 2022. If you would so kindly turn your attention, I'll stick us down here, makes it directly up on the top left portion of your screen, you see RMags picks. His two best bets of the day coming at you, the Indiana Pacers plus 2.5. Do not put him up at the stake, all you Bulls fans. He's 1-2. Let him have some, just relax, okay? He's getting this one to the pay window. He's also taken the Indiana Pacers team total over 115.5. Turn your attention to the top right portion of your screen. You see my best bets of the day. Got four coming at you. Taking the Yale Bulldogs against the Dartmouth Big Green over 136.5. Northern Kentucky Norse plus 3.5. The Creighton Blue Jays plus 6. And the San Diego State Aztecs plus 3.5. And then you see above us all of the four legs on the Friday Four-Pack Parlay, my friends. Lock in for a grand total of a plus 1,068 odds payout. The Manhattan Jaspers against the Niagara Purple Eagles over 132. The Fairfield Stags plus 6.5. The Toronto Raptors on the money line. And the New Orleans Pelicans plus 6 or plus 6.5, wherever you're seeing it. Now, my friends, I see 6 straight plays and 1 special play, primed, destined, no, 150% making it straight to the pay window. But before they can, my friends, I am coming back with a vengeance. Mind of a goldfish, ready to bankrupt every damn book on the marketplace. We need you to share the same mindset and lock them in, hammer them home, sprinkle a little bit of dough down, whatever you need to say. Just make sure you get today's TTL Crew best bets of the day in it, whatever the current best line is on your
favorite sports book.
Ooh, baby. All right, dude.
Let's go! Okay.
This place looks electric. Where the hell are we?
Wow, it does look... I would not mind going to see a Norse basketball game from how this looks, dude. Like this two-layer kind of facility we got going on here. I mean, this is sick.
Tough one.
Yeah, I want to say obviously it's not gonna be, but I feel like it's something like Viking-y or
No, it's a sponsor.
Damn. The Bank of Kentucky Coliseum.
No, but
damn.
BB&T Arena. I swear, I just formerly the Bank of Kentucky Center.
Yeah, I'm a man of my word. I cheated, Max. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was about to say, fuck you, dude. What?
I'm sorry. It's right there.
Formerly known as the Bank of
there.
Kentucky Center.
It's right
there. Is it
there.
really? Oh, this must be an old one then.
It's right there. Yeah, I didn't know that one. I'm a man of my word. I didn't know that one at all. I
was like, wait a second. No, you did it.
If you ever had any fucking questions if I'm a truthful son of a bitch or not, I couldn't even lie about that for fuck's sake. So
I was like, no, it's not the current name, but it's what it used to be called. What the
damn,
hell?
how the fuck did you know that? Dude, what the fuck? Damn, look, we got to go to sign up for a trivia contest. All right. There you go. There you have it. The BB&T Arena now, you said?
BB&T, yes.
BB&T Arena. Okay, the more you know. Now you got another trivia answer, another trivia feather in the old knowledge cap, if you will. A little bit more text on the screen there, a little extra nonsense going on. You might ask yourself, what the hell is that? Well, it says fee/DAL. If you're around for the beginning of the show, you will know what that might be. If you remember the TTL faithful, you know what that might be. If you're not, you won't know. But now you do. It's the Moneyline Dice roll of the day. The Philadelphia 76ers against, shout out to our friends up there in the Great White North, the Dallas Mavericks. Now, the Dallas Mavericks have dropped 2 straight games, Oklahoma City Thunder and the Orlando Magic. So, little confused as to what the hell's going on there with the Mavs. They have been dropping on the line, last I saw, and Philadelphia has kind of been cooking along. I know I'm leaving out a bunch of key parts there. Partner, what do we got on the details of this game, my man?
Looks like it is back up to -2 in favor of the Mavs, partner. So it is actually climbing a little bit here. You mentioned it. So the Mavs had been playing really well, and as you mentioned, the last 2 games, OKC and Orlando, 2 bad losses as or 5 and 12-point favorites. And then Philly also just dropped as 9.5-point favorites. A loss at home to the Wizards. But as you mentioned, before that, they were absolutely cooking along. These two, honestly, a week or so ago, these were two of the hottest teams in the
About
damn
a week
world.
or so ago.
I'm not sure how accurate this is. Frickin' Korkmaz and Seth Curry are questionable, as is Kristaps Porzingis, but the zinger is not exactly zinging fools the last couple of years as much as he would like. But we are still sitting at -1.5 on FanDuel. So on FanDuel, Dallas -1.5, -126 on the money line, and Philly +1.5, obviously, and +108 on the money line. Over under is at 210.5. So it appears that they think there's going to be a little bit more of a defensive game. I do believe. Let me check Dallas. Dallas usually sees totals in 217, 220 range. So this might be an under game, partner. But who the hell do I know? What the hell do I know? Nonetheless, the stage is set for the old dice to take care of business here.
All right, so back at 2, looks like it's moving down a little bit on that total, down to 210.5 from 211.5 last time I looked over there. So there you go, there you have that. I got it written down in the tracking book, so there's one thing left to do. My friends, the guests of the hour are live on set. A little ASMR for your Friday morning ternoon. That's CC Talking Line
What was
Podcast
that?
2020 new, morning ternoon. Morning to noon.
Morning to noon, okay.
Morning to noon. Morning to noon. It's morning to noon, but it's morning to noon.
Okay.
Your morning and afternoon in one. Morning to noon.
What is that, like 10:30 to 11:30?
Somewhere in that ballpark. See, you know what I'm talking about. You know the feeling of morning to noon. Right there.
So,
Somewhere in that ballpark. You know what it is. See, and you fuckers down there know too, even though you were laughing at me. Now you know. Okay, so without further ado, first roll of the day. We're going to the home team, Dallas Mavericks. Or the away team, Philadelphia 76ers. I haven't a clue. Nor does Mags, but I assure you we all find out. In 3, in 2, in 1. Home team. Short and sweet, not bouncing around over here.
Okay.
Home team. Dallas Mavericks, straight to the point. Okay, money line or ATS. Are we laying the wood? Albeit small wood. Or are we getting on the money line? I have no idea, neither does Mags, but we soon find out in a 3, in a 2, in a 1. ATS.
All right.
We're laying the tiny wood. Home ATS. Dallas -2, first unofficial pick of the day. Time for the wild card roll. Will they be doubling down? Will they be up to that funny business needing a re-roll? Are they giving us 2 tickets to cash tonight on the total? I got no clue, neither does Mags, but I assure you for the third and hopefully final time today, we all find out in 3, in 2, in 1. Over! Over, and it's dropping like a fucking fly, huh? Okay. Hey, Jinx, you owe me a soda, bro.
All right. Jinx for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
It was Mavs, right? You said Dallas?
Home ATS.
Okay. Home ATS.
In the over.
Home ATS in the over. Okay, nice.
2 and 3 on the week. You be the judge if you ride or if you fade. But my friends, the dice have spoken! If you want a guaranteed take 2 tickets to the window tonight. No questions, no qualms, no queries about it. None of the bullshit. We won't hear it. Not for me, not for Mags, not for any living, breathing human being on this planet, but for the all-knowing, ever-present, ever-powerful Moneyline Dice. Lock in right here, right now. The Dallas Mavericks, -2, and the over, 210.5 in their matchup with the Philadelphia 76ers tonight. Thank you, Dice.
Thank you, Dice. Hey, that's a low total. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna get over that. Come on. I mean, that's 2 and 3 on the week, my friends. If you didn't hear me, 2 and 3 on the week. So not the greatest, but not like last week. Last week was fucking holy
Wouldn't
cow.
call that being dragged through the mud as they had
Big
been
time.
for a couple weeks.
Big time, big time. Okay, so Dal ML / O 210.5. Okie dokie, artichokes.
All right.
It's been tracked. We find out on Monday. Well, at least here on the show, but we find out tonight.
I think.
I think so too, but as I think the Mavericks, I keep hearing everybody.
Yeah, I know, dude. I actually
clap
pulled
your
it up, getting it ready for us in
hands,
case the dice took the Sixers.
everybody. I don't. I mean, maybe
I
I'm,
don't-
I'm maybe I'm RJing the shit out of him right now. I mean, shout out newbie, shout out.
I just don't
Drum
enjoy being
Heller,
on the
but-
other side of it. The Sixers. I haven't bet against the Sixers in a while because they've been fantastic. I've cashed some tickets on them, but I just refuse to be on the losing end and hearing that song the next morning, dude.
But it kind of feels like a setup spot for the
It does.
76ers because of just dropping those 2 games for the Mavericks. But
Sure. I would say this one's at 9, and I'm not for certain, but I would imagine this could be a prime time game. I'll double check. It is. It's on ESPN, so this one might be won by about 7, 8 o'clock. We might have a better idea of if either of these total or spread is a trap partner, and maybe we need to check back in on Twitter or something later in the evening on that one.
sure enough. All right. Well, first things first, thanks to each and every one of you that has made it this far with us all to this point of the show. We got plenty more nonsense, plenty more of insanity to come your way. So if it's been a little too low-key for you, you haven't laughed hard enough, which I don't fucking understand how you possibly could have by this point in time, we got plenty more coming at you, and it's about to get even more wild. You know, kind of like those stations you shouldn't go to at about 3 a.m. That's what this is about to be. Second half of this show, baby girl. You better get ready. Lock and load. It's time for second half of the show. RMags Sidebar, a little bit of banter in between. I gotta update that lane. I'm gonna update that here. We don't really we talk a little bit about leans, but it's more breaking news, if you will. You know,
Yeah,
it's more
depends how much
breaking
time.
news than leans. And some TTS. So there you go. Now we're updated. We're good to go. That's beauty of being able to live produce the show. How about that? So, partner, anything burn on the brain, melting on the heart, festering on the soul, you have been dying to get out to the kind folks that joined us on episode number 217 of the TTL pod on this absolutely gorgeous February the 4th, 2022.
All right, dude. Free for all Friday. Okay?
Oh, baby. Come on. Come on.
I had to bring it back. I don't know if we'll do this every single Friday or not, but last week was a fucking blast. Would you rather? I brought it back today, dude. I don't know that I've got as much
Strap in,
complete
kids.
nonsense. I've got a bunch of good ones, though. Some good
hold on,
thought-provoking
hold
ones,
on.
couple nonsense ones. Go ahead.
NSFW. Do not be playing it. We got raunchy last week, boys. Hey, I'm in. Let's go.
I don't know that it's as raunchy as last week, but
I'll
we got
give a
some
damn.
interesting stuff here.
I'm in. Let's
Okay,
go.
I'll start you off light. Less nonsense, more of a thought provoker here. Would you rather lose the ability to read or the ability to speak?
Oh, fuck.
I know this is a tough one for you.
Wow. Because I do a lot of both.
I mean,
I
feel like this is just tough. I mean, obviously we wouldn't be sitting here right now if we couldn't speak. I don't know how we would do research and whatnot.
Can I learn to read? Is it possible? I'll never be able to read again. I can't learn.
I think the question was
Yeah, because
never
that's kind of a
again.
loophole. That's kind of a loophole.
Yeah, it is
so
kind of a loophole. I believe it was never again. You can't read.
yeah, I mean, I think I know plenty of motherfuckers that can't read that get by in this
fair.
fucking life. As long as you can speak, you'll be all right.
Well, we got
It's
to
all-
change career paths if we can't speak, though. So I
Yeah,
guess that's kind of for
so
us.
I'm
That's
thinking,
an easy one, huh?
I love a good book though, but I'm gonna say I'll never be able to read again.
Audiobooks. You get audiobooks.
Okay, listening and reading isn't the same thing. So sign me up. Okay, yeah, never be able to read again. That's fine by me. So before there's a TikTok video I saw the other day. It was like the comment was like, have you ever thought about getting your dyslexia checked by a mental health professional? It really doesn't seem safe. And the kid was, it's like how they put the comment on the screen. They read it. He's like, it's the bloobity-doo, stambele, funny-doo, and professional medical help. No, I'm really cool. I'm fine. And he just goes on. I was like, holy fucking shit. Absolutely killed me, dude. There's my rabbit hole on that one. Continue on, sir.
Okay. Would you? This is an interesting one. Would you rather have one real get out of jail free card or a key that opens any door? So a universal master key or a literal get out of jail free card.
Whoa. Is the get out of jail free card, is it like one and done? Burn it and we're out?
Yes,
That's it?
one. Sorry, if I didn't specify, it's one real get out of jail free card.
And then what was the second?
Second
My
part
man
is
was
just
spinning on that.
a key that can open any
Yeah,
door.
any
So I
door,
think
yeah.
the exception would be if you're in jail, you probably don't have said key.
No shit, I didn't.
Otherwise, that
My
would be
brain
the
didn't go
loophole
there,
there.
but that would be a loophole and a
So
half.
let's put that in there. You can't use
Okay.
your key
Can't
if
use
you're
the
in
key to
jail
get out
for
of jail.
whatever reason.
Okay,
Which I don't know
can't-
why we're in jail, but you know.
Yeah, that way. Hey, shit happens, dude. Shit
But I mean, I
happens.
guess if you're using your key in spots you shouldn't be using your key, I don't know. How do you explain? I mean, well,
Yeah, get out of jail free card. Get out of jail free card, bro. I'll pick a fucking lock. Fuck them. Get out of jail free card. Jail sucks. Get out of jail free card. I'll pick a lock. Jail sucks, dude. No, fuck that. Fuck that.
All right.
No, that's not even
Okay.
a thought for me. Get out of jail free card.
I mean, yeah, you do one like, I guess we could plan a big old heist and get ourselves paid, and then if we get caught, we use our jail free card, or we do heists. We do some high scale heists until we go to jail. So maybe we do 5, and we steal Robin Hood type stuff here. I'm not talking about I'm talking about stealing from the rich and giving to the poor here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't going to jail. I ain't going fucking jail. Fucking get out of jail free card. I'm good.
Okay. Okay. So interesting one. I asked you about. I don't remember the exact question last week. It was something along the lines of talking to animals or something else. This one is: would you rather be able to speak to land, air, or sea animals? You got to pick one of the 3.
Wow. Okay, sidebar. If I can speak to water animals, can I breathe underwater?
Sure.
Water animals. I love me some good water mammals.
Okay,
Especially I mean, there's all kinds of. You could hang out with a cool ass fucking tortoise that's been around for 150 years. He might know some shit.
that's-
Willing
I
to
like that.
willing to
There you
smoke
go.
a couple doobies with you, an old wise tortoise. Or maybe
That's
you got a crazy beluga whale. Tell you some wild ass stories. He's eating some
You got
smaller
a few
fish.
fish in your apartment. You could chat with
You
them
know,
boys.
that's what I'm saying. Bro, OG Bubba Kush the third, dude. He's getting big. He's getting big. I know the last 2 kicked the bucket on me, but this guy's getting. Hey, albino pleco, bro. He's starting to grow those horns on the front of his nose. I like to talk to him. Be like, yo, how's those horns coming in? How you feeling about him? Can I get you anything? I mean, you just freak out every time that I open this or I turn this light on. It's like, bro, I'm not gonna eat you. Like you're a placosomus. You probably don't even taste good. Like I don't know. You know, yeah, it'd be pretty cool to talk to him. And then I got Kodak Black in there too, the black skirt Tetra. And then I had Slim and Sway, the Ray Shrem boys, but Slim had to bury him at sea. So Sway just cools and bulls around. So I got those 3 boys occupado in the tank right now.
I love the angle. How about I'll say air. So essentially, because I mean, you could chat with a nice little birdie that's been around the damn world over the course of the last month or so. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I feel like there could be some asshole birds, like
for sure.
like a goose
Kinda
could be
shit
a
on
real
it. Yeah, for
motherfucker,
sure, for sure.
like you talk to a goose,
But
he could be
also-
a real asshole.
You could also, in your case, talk to a fish that's done the same thing underwater, though.
Or I guess also, you know how they say fucking, what if the whole thing about like your loved ones come back as cardinals thing is true?
Oh.
Then maybe I would choose maybe I would choose air animals then. So then I could just but maybe then I'm just walking around Central Park talking to this
Grandma?
cardinal, that cardinal, grandma,
the
cousin
fuck are
Larry,
you?
Jim, Bill. What the fuck? Who's been lying to me? It's like so maybe that angle. I don't know, but
nah, dude, I'm just a bird. What you got going on today?
who the fuck are you, bro? I don't know. What? No, my bad, man. Just let me know if you see it. No, but I'm a fish out of water. So without that secondary angle, give me the fish.
Okay, found a more disgusting one because I had a lot of these ones that I had. I got another list pulled up just in case, so I can find some grosser ones. Would you rather drink sour milk or brush your teeth with soap? So not toothpaste.
What we
just
talking?
Straight up soap.
Palm olive, like
Doesn't specify, but I mean, I guess like bar soap type shit.
I mean, Ralphie survived it in the Christmas story, so I
said
feel
it's
like
probably
I
better
can.
than sour milk, right? It is soap and it's clean.
Well, yeah, because I mean, it might be a little shit, but no kid's ever died from a little fucking soap
talking
in the
sour
old
milk,
mouth.
yeah.
And I mean, yeah, you might be shitting your brains out for the next week because you drink some sour milk. You don't know what's going on. There might be some botulism in there or something. You don't know what's going on with that sour milk, especially if it's chunky. You'd be in a world of trouble, pal. Hey, I'll brush my teeth with soap all the time. That's fine by me. Especially if you get a little flavored, like a little green apple or some shit. Because I like that palm olive green apple. That's got good scent to it while you're washing them dishes. So maybe I'm not saying I've ever tried it. I'm not a fucking psychopath fucking washing dishes. Oh, you fucking I mean, hey, if I had to, gun to the head.
I got you. All right, here's a Chicago question for us. This is like very
Love it.
Would you rather never get a cold ever again or never be stuck in traffic ever again?
I never get sick. Never be stuck in traffic again. I haven't been sick since I got COVID. Knock on wood. I never get fucking sick. But
if we're talking about just a cold, like, dude, I'll sweat out a cold for a couple days. But if you're telling me I got a free highway pass on I-90 to get to, I mean, fucking dude, when there's no traffic, I can get to. I'm talking to you specifically. I can get to you in 25 minutes.
100 bands.
Today, about 4 o'clock, it would take me hour and a half max or minimum, maybe.
Minimum, dog. Dude, during COVID, I used to hit 90
Chicago fucking
90. Oh, this is such, bro. This is Chicago. 90 east into the city, bro. You hit that fucking express lane right there, like after the I can't think of what exit that is, but it's like that express lane. You hop on that son of a bitch, you can get up 80, 90, 100, just be cooking in that son of a bitch. Now it's 60 miles an hour in that express lane, bumper to bumper. You get in the 4 lanes. Get the fuck out of here, Kyle. You ain't getting out of that shit for the longest time. I'm talking about no wonder, motherfucker. I mean, they talk about these people fucking getting shot in traffic and shit. I mean, well, yeah, motherfuckers, they get to talking shit, and then they don't realize that people are proud Floyd card owners, and then they concealed carry owners, and then they get to beating on their fucking door, and then fucking shit happens. Like,
Traffic sucks.
Traffic ain't good. Traffic causes a lot of bad things. And just because people are in a nice little metal box, it makes them feel fucking 10 foot tall and bulletproof until they step out of that box, and then they're not so much. And yeah, traffic causes a lot of problems. Traffic causes a lot of fucking problems. So yeah, I'd be sick. I can be sick. That's fine. No problem. Keep me out of traffic, dude.
Okay.
Keep me out of traffic.
I love it. All right. Would you rather live in an RV or essentially live in an RV, live on the road? And we can make these nice. Nice RV or a nice, live on the water, sailboat. But and both, I'm thinking both pretty equivalent size here, RV and sailboat. So it's not like I got a rickety-dink sailboat or something like that. So essentially, living on the road for the rest of your life, or living at sea the rest of your life.
Can I come back to port at any point in time? And just say what's up, or I'm fucking okay.
You gotta live there though, but yeah, I think so. I don't think you're just stranded at sea for the rest of your life.
Okay, as long as I'm not stranded. Well, also at the same token, Aquaman's living a pretty solid life out of an RV right now. So I mean,
that's your source.
If he can pull it off, then I mean, shit. If he's not living on a boat and he's living in an RV, then maybe. I mean, I know it's really Jason Momoa, but at the end of the day, like it's still Aquaman. So. I just like the water too much. I'll talk to then I'll be able to use my water power. Let me live on the damn boat and I can talk to the water animals. They'll hang out with me. So I'm in business. I'm in business now. I'll get over the seasick after a couple of weeks. I'm good. Sign me up. I'll live on a boat.
Let me live it. I'll take the road. I'll give me an RV on the road. I try to run, live wherever the hell I want. I guess you do the same on the water. But
I'll sail around. I'll sail. You drive across country. I'll sail around. And I'll just we'll meet each other over there. We'll meet each other at some point in time.
All right. Switching gears. Would you rather be, forced to survive a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse?
Fuck that. Zombie apocalypse. Fuck that, dude. No, right.
That's got to be a no-brainer, right?
I am petrified.
No pun intended.
No, yeah, it's no pun intended for sure. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Oh my gosh, wow. From both ends of that spectrum.
It's fucking robots, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that. And
I was thinking it was going to be a better conversation, but that's a no-brainer. Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, no, because yeah, I mean, really, yeah, because like even if you got maybe a fast zombie, because like I mean, we've never like truly officially ever seen a zombie. Like they're all figments of our imagination. Even though we all pretty much after The Walking Dead and fucking everything else that's come out, we kind of all believe in them by this point. But
if it's World War Z zombies, that's a different story, dude. Those fuckers are fast.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like. The fact that Brad Pitt made it out of that bad boy is just absolutely electric in and of itself. I mean, big ups to you, Brad, for making it out of that movie alive. I just, goodness gracious, those zombies, no thanks, I'm good. But yeah, you give me some of, right. One of them guys, yeah. I mean, I'll just fucking hit him over the head with a club and we'll be good to go. We're set.
Right.
100%. Yeah, fuck the robots, dude. Fuck the robots.
That's fair. Okay, would you rather be able to run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 20 miles per hour?
Whoa. Can I control the fucking tempo at which I run, or do I just cook everywhere I go?
You have to run at 100. I think
I
so,
just
because I would say if you're falling at 100 miles per hour, that's probably bad news.
Yeah.
So maybe you're good, like you have good coordination with your running. Okay, how about that?
So so I can burn it down. I don't know. I just love to fly, dude, and like if I can fly by myself, I mean, 20 miles an hour is still like.
That doesn't seem that crazy. Maybe I'm wrong, but that doesn't seem that crazy.
No, 20 miles an hour is really fucking slow. Like it
You
is.
can fucking fly.
Yeah, but you can fly at the same time, though. But I could get places a lot faster if I could just run 100 miles an hour. So I kind of feel like running 100 miles an hour would be cool. But then I'd have to eat so much more because then I'd just be burning off every fucking calorie that I would put in the body. So that would just be stupid. But then I feel like I'd be eating too much if I flew. Oh, geez. There's a lot of different aspects you can. There's a lot of aspects you can go here.
I can get to your place in 15 minutes, avoid some traffic, run to you in 100 miles per hour. I get to your house in 15 minutes, dude.
Now that you can do. So I'd run at 100 miles an hour for sure. I'd outpace traffic. Sign me up.
Okay. Let's see. Would you rather listen to your least favorite song on a loop for a year? Or never listen to music, any type of music at all? You can't listen to any music as the alternative for an entire year at all. So either no music, or the only music you get is your least favorite song for a year.
Yeah, I'd probably shut out music for a year. I probably would.
Answer, but yeah.
I probably would, because like I know artists that have like just gone into seclusion for a whole year and just like stopped making music, stopped listening to music, stopped everything, just like revitalize themselves. So I don't feel like that would be that bad. Like I love music. I never have a day where I don't listen to music, but that's almost like I don't know, a cruel and unusual punishment. Like that's against something in I don't know, the Congress or something. I don't fucking know. You're not supposed to do that. I don't know. That's bullshit. I'm not trying to sit here and listen to my shit on fucking repeat. No, that would drive a man insane. The only thing, drive a doggone man insane. Forget that. No year with no music, and then I'll come back after a year, and hopefully it's better than whatever the bullshit is now.
All right. I got three more, and then we'll wrap it up. Three interesting ones. Okay, this one's just quick and easy. Pirate or ninja? Rather just a classic type, type pirate, not the, not our present day type pirates. I'm not talking that. I'm talking the old, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Shout out my mom right now, because she knows what I'm about to say. If she's watching live, shout out, Ma, I love you. Pirate, 150%.
Okay.
Reason why I was a pirate when I multiple times when I was a kid growing up for Halloween. It was funny too when I grew my beard out too. I literally looked like that exact picture because I was a little kid and they like mascaraed a beard on my ass and I look exactly like it. So yeah, pirate, 150. I like a ninja. I like a good ninja, bro. I will say that.
I think you can make a good pirate, dude.
But I'm a big fan of drinking rum and sailing, though. I mean, here we come back to the sea again, the ocean. It's a calling for me, pal.
Seriously,
plundering the booty. Plundering the booty. Is that where I gotta go? I need to go to the sea. Am I missing something here? I don't know.
Yo ho ho.
Hey, hee ho, and a bottle of rum. Yeah, I got it down.
I mean that life.
I'm gonna rock.
I'm gonna go
sailor's
ninja
life
angle.
is the life for me.
I'm gonna go ninja angle just because, and assuming that I get the full assuming that I also inherit like the abilities to be a ninja, right? Not my personal self, like trying to
like Riley Magnuson, the ninja.
Yeah, not Riley Magnuson, current day, who enjoys athletics but isn't exactly a peak athlete. I'm assuming I get those types of nimble abilities because I've never been that fleet of foot, and sneaking around like that sounds fun. I don't know, so that's where I'm going with this one.
Yeah, most definitely. But I mean, I got the sea shanties down too. Like soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, they'll take our leave and go. Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready to rock.
Pirate in a past life, dog.
Set me on the fucking sea. So, hey, I also heard the other day. This is crazy. We follow some guy. Shout out Brian down in South Florida. I'm not sure what his last name is. We follow him on the TTL page. Shout out Brian. He says, Red Sea in the morning, or Red Sea at night, sailor's delight. Red Sea in the morning, sailor bear warning. Hey, a little more do you know there. So I don't know if my calling is the sea, Mags. I don't know what I'm seeing here, but hey, there you go. Appreciate that one as well. Maybe I'm a pirate, you're a ninja. Pirates
guess so,
versus
dude.
Ninjas. Maybe that's our NFT collection. Pirates versus
And we
Ninjas.
just, unite the two, and we got pirate ninjas all over the world. I
I'm
think
telling you,
that's probably
dude.
the move,
Hey,
right?
I think gambling pirate ninjas sounds like one hell of an NFT project I would buy into. You call me crazy.
Okay.
I know some of these sons of bitches in this space now, and I think they buy into it too. But hey, I digress. Continue on, sir.
All right. Would you rather give up cussing forever or
fuck
give
no.
up ice cream?
Fuck ice cream, dog. I gotta cuss. Fuck that shit.
I just thought the
Fuck
question
that
was funny,
shit.
and then I was like, okay, what could I use as a parallel here that actually would?
Oh, no. Fuck no. Fuck no. I've tried. Fuck no. No, I can't. No.
I think about it because it's like, fuck, I like ice cream, but I don't eat it enough. And I have to, as I say, fuck, I like ice cream.
Fuck, I like ice cream, but I'll eat a motherfucking Oreo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude, give me that fork and cookies and cream for the rest of my life. I need it, dude.
Really? You're all about that?
No,
all about that
I
ice cream?
think I
No,
could
you
give
stay
it
with
up.
the cussing. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
and
it's
like good to shout out the late great George Carlin, man. Like the shit piss motherfucker. That whole thing that he goes down. I mean, it's so true. Like they're just fucking words. And like
Right.
I was talking. I won't say it on the show because people do get offended by it. But we were talking about the difference, me and you, the other day, of Australia and America in the C word, and like how they just. Like, it's no big deal. It's like, hey, you asshole, like, whatever. And, like, over here, my gosh, you would have thought you pulled somebody's arms off. It's just, I don't know. Whatever. I digress.
Right.
Get me out of that rabbit hole before I piss somebody off. But, hey, fuck them all.
No, I mean, we're not saying we're dying to say that word, but it is at least an interesting, like, why is it cool over there and not so cool over here? I don't know.
It makes no sense. Makes no sense. But, hey, rabbit hole,
All right.
rabbit
All
hole,
right.
not for us.
Last one, and then we're done.
Uh-huh.
Would you rather end every single phone call with, and this is everyone that you speak with "I love you"? Say, all right, great meeting, I love you. And you can't say, I love you guys, I love you. Or accidentally, next time, or when you're, let's say when you get married, accidentally call your partner the wrong name during a fight.
Well, I'm married to the game, so I can just accidentally slip up and call
Hypothetically here.
call
I'm talking
entrepreneurship the
hypothetically.
wrong thing. No, don't do this. We don't need this shit again. Oh no, I might have to fix this here in a minute. We don't need that shit happening again. I don't think you were probably looking at the screen. My damn camera's doing that shit again.
No,
so.
I saw it.
So I'll try and fix it here in a minute. I'll stand up here in just a second. What was the first part of that question? Because now that shit got me all fucked up.
You got to end every phone call with "I love you."
Or the
Or
next
call
time.
your partner. Hypothetically, you got a partner. You called them the wrong name.
Just one
during a
time.
fight.
Just one time. That one time. I mean, I can get over that. No big deal. We can. That's a bridge we can cross for sure. No problem. Yeah, I call him the wrong name. Wrong name. I gotta tell it. Oh, excuse me. I gotta tell everybody I fucking love him. No, I'm good. I'm good on that. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, you can figure out a way to
Good,
sneak
good,
it in there. I
100%.
feel like.
Okay. I'm good. I'm
Fair
good.
enough. All right.
All right,
That's it.
I'm gonna fix. Hey, a little do. Any late breaking news? Let me fix this real quick. Anything you got over there?
For sure. I'm going to check out, we can just check out some of these updated NBA lines, partner. Boston, we were talking about it, -8 this morning. They're up to -9.5. I would stay away from the Celtics. I know I've been talking about them and how great their defense has been. These lines are just tough today, and I don't know. I'm not saying the Celtics ain't the side. Your partner honestly was telling me he leans Pistons, and I almost agree with that. Just a few too many points.
Oh yeah.
Total up to 214.5. This one might just be take a day off of the Celtics and see what happens in this one. That's kind of my opinions. Are you all set, partner? Or are you still
No, I'm
situating
set.
yourself?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
set. I'm good. I actually got some other shit we can get into too, so we don't
Okay,
have to.
cool.
We don't have to stop on all that because I probably won't get involved in that game. But
Yeah.
first things
Honestly,
first.
just needed
here.
to reassure myself that I just should stay away. Honestly,
Stay away. First things first. First things first. Nothing that anybody has really talked about. Shout out to the Pat McAfee show, because maybe I wouldn't have known about this if they wouldn't have taken the time to talk about it. I won't regurgitate it in the way they did, but, partner, it seems to me that Aaron Rodgers may be going down to the Tennessee Titans to join his long-lost friend Mike Vrabel and help them for one AFC championship. But I noticed that Aaron Rodgers bought a substantial amount of property and a nice home down in Knoxville, Tennessee. So the only conclusion you can come to is he's clearly out of Lambeau Field, and now he's officially made his new destination the Tennessee Titans. Correct? I mean, I'm not reading
Clearly,
anything
dude.
wrong there, right? That's
Clearly.
150. Yeah, right. He's out of Green Bay
Clearly.
for sure. Right. That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
what don't we know? Because, I mean, it was just awfully funny that you just simply just didn't talk anything about the Packers. This seems like pretty big news to me. I don't know. Pretty big news to me. Seems like you might be having Jordan Love as a quarterback next year. Something maybe we might want to walk across.
Ryan Tannehill, dude. Give us Ryan Tannehill. No. The way AJ Hawk was kind of like talking about it, the way it's like, did he buy land or a property? Like, if he bought just raw land, like, do you think they're gonna erect a house in 6 months? Like, what are we talking? Maybe. Hey, man, all I know is I've been in that area, and there is some absolute palaces in that area, dude. Oh yeah. I want to live there, and for a week every year, let alone whatever. So I'm gonna call Fooey on him going to the Titans, but I don't know, dude.
Speaking of Tennessee, an artist that needs more love, Sammy Aaron. I'm gonna say his name wrong, but let me tell you where you guys can follow him. But he's got a new song coming out here pretty soon. But he's got an awesome backstory, and Sammy Arriaga at Sammy Arriaga, Arriaga. But he's got a great story. He's got about 16,000 followers on Twitter. But he's got a great story. Reason why I thought about it, he lives in Memphis, Tennessee, and he's got kind of a backstory. And I mean, I won't obviously tell his whole backstory. Obviously, you guys can go find it yourselves or whatever the case might be. But I think he needs some love. He's up and coming. I can see his grind, and he's got some good shit coming out. So go follow him. Check out his new stuff. He's got a new single coming out February the 11th. So he's been teasing it a couple of times, and it's been pretty fucking fire. So I can't get it out of my head. I think everybody should listen to it too. But yeah, popped into my head with Tennessee there. So what do you got?
Looks like some totally different angle here, but after years of rumors and reports, Rockstar Gaming has confirmed it's working on a new Grand Theft Auto game partner, potentially Grand Theft Auto 6. That fucker's been out. 5 has been out for what, almost a decade now? It's longer than you think, dude.
Actually, dude, because I played it on my PS3, so yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Xbox 360, I remember playing it back when we were like early.
I know we were in college. So fuck, dude, that was 2014 when we started fucking college. Holy shit!
I think it was before that, man.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, they do. Did I tell you I just downloaded the San Andreas, the definitive edition?
Yes, you did.
I've been playing the shit out of that, dude. Oh,
2013
so much fun.
Though. GTA 5 came out 2013.
So yeah, that was right before we before we graduated high school. Holy shit, dude. Really?
This seems crazy.
Wow, dude. And I mean, the thing is though, is like, the online capabilities of that game, like, you can still be playing that have beat the campaign and not even go online and just pop in and fucking mow through a crowd of people and then get off and still enjoy the game. Like, that's the best part about GTA. Yeah. So, dude, I don't know where they can go. I mean, they got to have some good shit like lined up or at least in process thinking about, because I mean, how do you top being able to go between 3 different characters and the map they had and all the different side missions? I mean, that was the best GTA they've ever had. I mean, not only from that, but also the graphics, the storyline, how it starts, how you meet it. I mean, everything. That was the best GTA they've ever made. There was no flaws in it. Now, San Andreas is fucking sick. I'm going back and playing the storyline right now, and I forgot how sick this one was, even with the shitty-ass old graphics. But, man, I'm excited now. I'm juiced up. I can't wait.
100%, dude.
Can't fucking wait.
What else we got? Did you said you might have breaking news or something else to get us down?
Yeah, to Doug Peterson, man, to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know, and hey, I'm not throwing any shade at any of our Philly pals out there. Shout out Newbie Talks, Mark Drumheller, Consig, anybody else I'm forgetting out there that lives in Philly or has Philly ties. I just don't know. I don't want to, like, I don't want to say that Super Bowl. The Super Bowl obviously wasn't fluky. He won the Super Bowl, but I don't know. It was a perfect. I don't put Doug Peterson as a Super Bowl winning coach. Like, I don't know. He's won a Super Bowl, but Doug Peterson not a Super Bowl winning coach in my mind. And I think Eagles fans are just jaded to him. I'm sorry, I love you guys, but I think you're just jaded. And okay, I'm not gonna go down this rabbit hole, but as if the NFL need to look any more stupid with Byron Leftwich being the number 1 lead in front candidate for this role. The prodigal son comes back. The first round 2008 draft pick comes back to head coach the team. And then out of nowhere, they go to Doug Peterson? Whatever. I don't know. I don't get it.
To kind of help you out a little bit and kind of finish your thoughts, honestly, so to speak, Peterson winning the Super Bowl was honestly just like a perfect storm of just perfect scenarios all lining up. Like certain guys having career years at the right time. Because that's a lot of like over a lot of different sports over the last 20 years. There's certain teams that are like one-off championship teams. And it's like, oh, well, they just had a perfect storm of like all these guys having career years. But as far as Leftwich, man, I'm seeing the rumor that he put himself out of the running because he didn't want to work with Trent Baalke as GM, dude. Like he refused. Like I saw some shit that he just absolutely refused to work with Trent Baalke, and it's like at that point, like especially after what was the last game of the year, your entire stadium is chanting "Fire Baalke," and they got some random fan dropping it on a freaking harmless game, and now you've got an awesome candidate in Byron Leftwich, and this isn't enough to get him out of there.
Wow, that's absolutely crazy, man. That's absolutely crazy. I didn't see that part of it come out. See why you always do your due diligence and your research. But actually, while we're on that track, I wanted to shout somebody out, and I was going to talk about this in my motivation minutes, but it is definitely something that bears mentioning. So we're talking about potential head coaching opportunities. Eric Bieniemy is potentially, well, is interviewing. He might become the head coach of the Saints. I don't know. I talked about it time and time again. I was like, I love Leftwich. I love Bieniemy. I would love both of those guys on the Bears. Like, give me Bieniemy every day of the week. And some kid, I don't fucking know. I'm not even gonna mention his name or his Twitter handle, whatever the fuck it is. He's like, you do know, like very sarcastically, Mahomes isn't going with him, right? Or you are aware. And I was just like, yeah, man, but I'm just a very big fan of what he brings to the table and his offensive mind and what he could bring to the table motivationally as a head coach, and I would love him on the Bears. And it was just kind of a little bit of a back and forth, and I shocked the fuck out of him. And the whole moral of this is just fucking be kind, guys. Like, be kind. I shocked the shit out of him because he said, damn, that's really unusual to see around here. And I said, dude, nothing but good energy and positive vibes on this side. It only takes one of us, my man. I'm just here to give an opinion. Like, I'm cool. I have a spectacular rest of your evening unless you have any other plans.
Right.
So, long story short, rabbit hole. Just take some time to be kind. Take some time to just stop spreading negativity, man. Like, seriously. And I'm not talking to our peers. Like, I am talking to our peers, but I'm also talking to the ones that we look up to, bro. Like, the ones we look up to. Like, you know who you are, dog. And if you're seeing my face and you're older than me by 20, 30 years and you're spreading toxicity, yo, think about what you're doing. Just think about what you're doing and what you're putting out in this life. Like, I digress, but damn, man, like I come here every day throwing positivity, good vibes, good energy, and I'm pretty damn sure that I could argue I got a lot of shit worse off than you do. So, just come on, man, come on.
Dude, there's ways to disagree, and I love that you're saying that because there's ways to disagree without that. That's the beauty of sports, and that's where we're getting away from right now is having attack-worthy conversations. And there's a way to disagree with you about Eric Bieniemy. I agree with you. He's also, before Patrick Mahomes, he wasn't their OC, but he was an offensive coach when they had a really nice offense with Alex Smith running things and then offense too. So it's not like that's at the start and end of his success as Patrick Mahomes as an offensive coach, man. He's had a great career. I totally agree with you. That would be a good fit.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, and no bash on nobody or whatever, even if you fucking go back and you see the tweets, because I didn't delete anything. I think it deserves to stay out there because not enough fucking people do that shit. And it's like, yo, I literally said, I respect your opinion. And like, motherfuckers can't do that. Motherfuckers don't have the cojones to fucking say, yo, I respect who you are as a person. I respect your thoughts as a human being, but I think you're wrong, and here's my opinion. But also, have a spectacular rest of your day. Because at the end of the day, this life is hard. We are all living in the middle of this pandemic still. We all get fed this news and bullshit. It's not just one of us, my friends. It's not just one of us. You're not the only one on this world. And you know what? It's so funny that mostly young people don't attain this. But more I'm starting to realize that 40, 50, even 60-year-olds haven't figured this out. And I'm going to tell you some shit right now that might smack you right in the damn face. And I'm sorry if I piss you off, but you are not the main character in everybody else's story. I said it. You're not the main character in everybody else's story. Sometimes you don't matter worth a damn. Sometimes you put your legs in your pants just like everybody else, and sometimes you need to come down a few steps. But I digress before you get me down more of this rabbit hole. It's just I see it day in and day out, Mags, and I never say anything because I keep spreading positivity because fuck it, whatever. You beat the evil by not more evil, by good, and that's what I want to do. But man, I see people in this industry that are just negativity. It's just like, bro, what?
It's funny we're having this conversation today because yesterday about 5-ish o'clock I was doing some work and then I was like, I'm going to pop up Seinfeld on the side of the background here. And this is going to be, like, bear with me for a second. Like, it was the episode, if you remember, where the characters, George, Jerry, Elaine, they not adopt, but they basically are like in this program where they're trying to help, like, or hang out with old people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Jerry goes and he's got the ornery ass guy, but George sits down with his old guy and he's asking him legitimate questions like, "Aren't you terrified of dying? This and that." And the old guy's like, "No, like I find the beauty in life, this and that." And George loses his mind, right? Like, how can you not be concerned? I think about this every single day. And the point I'm trying to make is, you shouldn't want to be like that character. Right. As funny as he is, you and I both love that show. We love that character. Right. He is not. He is the. You shouldn't want to be George. To be the exact opposite of that man. It's so.
And not my boy George Tapling. George is a hell of a guy. That George you should be. He's a hell of a human being. But George Costanza shouldn't want to be George. Shout out G Taps. But
I had a hunch, or not a hunch. I had an itch for. I was like, there was a lapse in sports. I'm like, you know what? I've been thinking some Seinfeld lately.
Yeah, and I mean, I know that's a total outside of the box rabbit hole. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with the price of corn? But I mean, it has a lot to do with the price of corn, guys, because there's so much negativity and shit out there, and I hope. More than just the bets, more than just the insights, more than just the ticket cash-in and all that. Like you guys come here to unplug for a little while and like literally have some fun and not worry about all that other shit. So we ain't gonna change. We ain't gonna buy into that bullshit. And if it doesn't afford us opportunities because we're not negative and we're not fucking assholes, fuck it. I don't care. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. I'm gonna keep doing motivation minutes, and none of them ass clowns are gonna tell me otherwise. So there you go. There you have it. Partner, one final thing. Olympics. A little bit of Olympics conversation here before we get on out of here. Now, or with a little motivation minutes as well. We were talking about it yesterday. They had not opened up the boards yet. And looked this morning, and boy, oh boy, you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the FanDuel Sportsbook. We got the Winter Olympics open now. Nothing as far as men's hockey and the women's hockey are what's featured right now. Men's don't play until Wednesday at 2:40. Partner was so kind to clue me in on the women's hockey. Will be playing Canada against Finland at 10:10 p.m. Central this evening, to which I promptly replied, "What the fuck do you know about Canada laying 3.5 goals against the Finnish women's hockey team?" And he kind of gave me that about Zach look, but we'll see what the hell happens. I don't really know, but that's how crazy that is. Canada is laying 3.5 goals at -106 without the juice in the women's hockey game. But we won't talk about that. That'll be a little while before we talk about that. Hockey will be rolling around for the guys here Wednesday. But again, a lot of our NHL guys, especially with the All-Star break right now too, they are not participating. They're not participating at all in general. Medals, there's nothing. Jiminy Christmas, bro. Wait a minute. You're telling me the Star-Spangled Banner that be is at fucking 1,800 to 1 odds to bring home the most damn medals, and I'm not supposed to hammer that in? You're telling me, oh, say, can you see? Is about to blast through the fucking loudspeakers of that place, and they are 1,800 plus 1,800 odds. Sign me up. Every single day until the end of the Winter Olympics. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding? What am I missing? What don't I know? Ooh.
I mean,
last I checked, we have the sickest snowboarders, we have the sickest skiers, we have the dopest bobsledders. Last I knew, maybe not. Maybe I'm making this all up in my fucking head.
Norway, just ridiculous.
Norway
favorite.
minus 430. Minus 430 for Norway, plus 380 for Germany is the next closest. Then you got the old Russians, and then the Canadians ahead of us, and then plus 1,800 for USA. That is most gold medals. Most medals in general. USA, 5th place again, plus 1,200. Jiminy Christmas. USA total gold medals is set at over under 8.5 right now. The over is getting the juice minus 130, bro. Give me, like, what are we talking about? Like, dude, who the fuck are we talking about? What I want to know is who the fuck's slapping Lady Liberty in the mouth right now? This is bullshit. Who the fucking shit? We are the premier athletes out there, okay? Fuck that. What is this?
All I know.
What is this?
I believe it was last time around, the old men's curling squad shocked a lot of people and brought home that damn gold.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, toss a couple
Plus
rocks.
1,100.
Toss a couple rocks.
Give me men's curling team again, dude.
That's what I'm saying, okay? I like where your head's at there with men's curling for sure. Women's curling, couldn't tell you for shit. Mixed curling now, that looks to be some fun. We got China. In the first matchup, Saturday, 12:05 p.m. a.m., Central Time. We got China. And China is the plus 142 dog in the rock tossing competition. So, hey, maybe we lay the wood with the old red, white, and blue. I don't know. Who the hell knows? I gotta hit up our guys from the Great White North who know this damn sport of curling. Yeah. I don't know shit. Maybe old Cam, Gabe Morency, shout out our guys. Shout out McGinnis, all them guys.
Are we just that far removed, like as Apollo Ono 10 years ago from being an active athlete?
I ain't heard that guy's name in a long time. I don't know if he's even like fucking. When was the last time he laced up some skates?
This decade. I don't know. He was
but at the same time, fucking Shaun White's about to go tear up some fucking half pipe. I mean, maybe I'm delusionally fucking excited about Shaun White, but he might be shitty. I don't know. Well, how about luge? How about some men's luge? I always like me some good luge.
Big fan, dude.
Well, we ain't even got a fucking Tucker West plus fucking 10,000 odds, dog. That's our guy. That's our horse. Plus 10,000 odds. You drop a quick little 5 spot on Tucker, it's gonna turn you 500 real fast. And all he's got to do is just go real fast on that little damn thing around the eyes, bro. I'm gonna have some fun with this shit.
You mentioned Shaun White, men's half pipe gold medal. He's third odds. Plus 550, Shaun White to bring home the men's half pipe.
Come
gold,
on,
dude.
give me that, baby. Ooh, Scotty James is a dog, though. I'm a big snowboarder fan, though, for sure. Like I'll watch the X Games on like fucking Saturday mornings sometimes, or Sunday mornings too. Like I enjoy the fuck out of the X Games, so I know some of these guys. And
apparently,
that
Japan is fucking sick at snowboarding. They've got
Ayumu Horano, Yutu Totsuko, and Ruka Horano. Damn, they got all types of motherfuckers about to tear it up. Apparently, goodness gracious. Switzerland, Jan Scherer. Damn, they got another one. Kaiso Horano. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, that was already there. No. Okay, then we got some USA guys in there. So, I don't know. Maybe Japan's about to wreck. I don't know what's about to happen here. What the hell? Men's parallel giant slalom gold medal winner. What is this? Oh, wow. Where's our USA guys?
2 days ago, we forgot this was even happening. And now
now I'm cooking. Hey, another plus 10,000. What is this bullshit? This is bullshit. Okay, hold on. What the hell is a giant slalom? What the hell is a parallel giant slalom on a snowboard? A parallel giant... What the fuck
I think
is
that's like the big-ass... It's not like the back and forth. I think that's like the big-ass track. I could be totally wrong on that.
Slalom? How the fuck do you spell slalom?
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, man, I'm not good at spelling this shit. Well, but what's the parallel part of it? I don't know what it means by parallel, but yeah, it's like it's like a track and they got to go in between the shits. Yeah. Oh, well, Jiminy Chris, what is parallel giant slalom? The parallel giant slalom course event includes 2 evenly spaced courses with they race. I think they race.
Maybe.
Because it says snowboard racing. It says snowboard racing here. Yeah, so 10 to 15 meters apart and they cook. They cook against each other.
I mean, outside of Shaun White, all the like famous Winter Olympians that I know are from like 2000.
Well, I don't care. I'm gonna still act like I know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna still act like
I'm not hating on you.
I'm gonna still act like the USA is the greatest one around when clearly the books are saying we fucking suck.
Since when did Norway become this fucking Olympian giant, dude?
I mean, I didn't even know. I didn't know Norway was like that, but I guess so. Hey, a little speed skating to wrap it up here. I don't know. I mean,
shit. Norway, 2018. Norway tied most gold and 39 for most total medals.
You know what? Maybe they were juicing back then. Maybe they were juicing back then.
Now you're on something.
Maybe
accusations, staunch accusations right now.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that movie on Netflix? You know what I'm talking about. The one where all them damn Olympians were juicing and fucking Yeah, fucking made old Armstrong's balls shrivel up. That whole, I don't remember what the hell it's called. Oh, for crying out loud.
There was,
I don't know what the hell it's called. It talks all about that. But yeah, it's talking about how a bunch of Olympians were juicing and sharing it around. And, also we were talking about, I wonder if with COVID and everything, how the Summer Olympics, how they had those cardboard beds so the Olympians couldn't be fucking each other and making Olympic babies and shit. Are they going to be doing this time around? It's funny, we haven't heard nothing about that in the old Olympic Village. We haven't heard nothing. Maybe they're touching down. We're going to have this opening ceremonies, and then by about 4, 5, 6 o'clock our time, we got these pictures coming out again that, hey, no. You guys aren't going to be making none of that Olympic baby potion over here. None of those Division I athletes going to be coming out of this Olympic Village, pal. We're giving you fucking concrete beds this time around. Try fucking on that. Good luck.
Good grief, dude. Fucking grief.
I don't know. It sounds like the Olympics are going to be Electric Factory to me. Sounds like the Olympics are going to be a blast, and I can't fucking wait. So,
as long as we're not, as long as we can get some damn good viewing times as opposed to.
Last time sucked. The summer was bad. What I'm trying to do, honestly, and I hope you guys, if some of you tell me out there, I don't know, the April and Alex, the beach volleyball, I locked those girls in at plus 300 or plus 250. I don't remember what it was. I think it was plus 250. And it was before the tournament started, and they absolutely ran the table. And I just sat back on that ticket, put $50 on that ticket, and just sat on it, and was able to have some fun throughout the Olympics, and then have a guaranteed fat stack come at the end. So that's what I'm trying to find again here. See if we got that. See if we got that here in the winter abilities. I don't know. We'll see. But I didn't know shit about
USA.
them.
Over 22 and a half USA medals. Give me that.
I'm feeling it, dude. This is kind of Bush League. I feel like old Lady Liberty's getting smacked in the mouth right now, and I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. I'm making a stand. And if I gotta waste half my bankroll, I'm making a stand. Well, then so be it. But I'm degenerating out on the fucking United States of America Olympic team. You better.
You're just gonna be walking by TV, see an American in a medal match. Like, come on, motherfucker!
Come on, we need you.
Hey, I have to clarify. I told you yesterday might have a rock 40 in the Olympics. It's gonna be 2026. So the sport that he is ski mountaineering, not an Olympic sport yet, will be in 2026. But
ski mountaineering.
Ski mountaineering. It's like you ski uphill, you ski downhill, just a lot of different types of skiing. Going to be an Olympic sport. The dude's gonna be there in 2026. So mark your damn calendars. He just medaled at the World Cup of this event, but they didn't have it as a sport this year. Otherwise, he'd be there right now.
When's the LA Olympics? Is that 2026? 2028? One of them?
I believe that would be 2024.
Or is it maybe it's 2024?
Because the last Summer Olympics, the year got real jacked up.
Yeah, so either way, it's going to be in LA next too. So man, maybe we have some connections by then, Mags, and we find ourselves at the daggum Olympics. So I think it's 2026. I think it's 2026. So that even increases our odds, dude. Our odds weren't the best in 2024, but now they're fucking 28. We just got to minus 1,000 just like that. I think we might be in a
summer.
boat.
Oh, dude, summer's our spot.
Summer Olympics LA. I think we might have just put something out into the world that might end up coming to fruition. Who knows?
Calendars. We'll see you in 7 years. Bitches.
See you in 7 years, LA Coliseum for the fucking Summer Olympics, February 4th, 2022, 11:41 a.m. You heard it here first, motherfuckers. Feel free to quote us. Call us crazy now. Quote us later, bitches. All right.
Keep this in the clip archive for 6 years.
100%. Just wait to throw it out. Can't fucking wait. Anything else, dude? I got nothing. A little bit. I mean, UFC blog coming out tomorrow morning. College basketball blog this afternoon. You can be on Dawson's show. You already said that. Cup of Joe on campus tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. We'll run through the entire basketball slate tomorrow. Outside of that, I got nothing major, man. Anything else you got?
My Pebble Beach picks are cruising along through day one, dude.
Yeah.
The all golf tournament, not bad at all. Better than last week's start, and we still got them to the window last week, so I'm feeling good.
Okay, now hopefully it's not a classic case of good start, bad finish. We'll keep the energy moving, keep it grooving. I'm liking what I'm hearing from you, man.
Two of my 3 guys, top 20 already, dude.
I like what I'm hearing. Hopefully them course conditions stay favorable out there for you. May the greens forever roll in your favor.
Godspeed.
Or was it that? Was it that or was it that? I can't remember. May the odds forever
Hunger
be in your
Games?
favor. Yeah, Hunger Games. I can't remember. I've been a long time since seen those.
3, right?
I think it was 3. I think it was that, right? Right? Yeah, that
That looks
I
right.
volunteer
Yeah,
as
it's gotta
tribute.
be.
It feels right. That feels
Gotta
right.
be.
That didn't feel right. No, that did.
You're
That
just
feels
raising
right.
your hand.
Yeah, that's not right. That's it. Yeah, it's
No,
definitely
yeah,
that. Definitely that. 150%. Either way, maybe we go back and watch it sometime. I don't know. That's enough rabbit holes for today, for crying out loud. One final segment we need to stop by, because we all need a little bit of this in our lives, my friends, and I am honored to be able to do it for you guys. Final segment of the day, my Motivation Minutes. And I am honored to also have another man help me with this one here today. And no, we don't have a special guest. I didn't surprise Mags. We're not having anybody come in. Hopefully sometime soon. I always like to speak that, and that would be absolutely electric, huh? But no, this is the late great John Wooden. Second quote of the week, my friends. And maybe it kind of sticks on the same track of what we were talking about earlier. So the quote of the day, my friends. Your greatest joy in life comes from doing something for another, especially when it was done with no thought of something in return. Your greatest joy in life comes from doing something for another, especially when it was done with no thought of something in return. And I mean, I really don't need to go too much down a rabbit hole in that one. And what I want you guys to think, and kind of maybe more shorter of a synopsis of that, is give without remembering and receive without forgetting. And that's how you should try and live your life in every situation, because it is so easy to be me. And I know I've talked about it before. It's not a 2-bedroom casket. You should look out for you at the end of the day. But really, all of us make this big old world go round. And at the end of the day, the more of us that are happy, living fulfilled, positive, joyful lives, the better this world's going to be. So just maybe, that toxic person you saw, instead of feeding into their garbage, maybe do what I did last night. Maybe you be the light on Twitter. Maybe you decide to be somebody a little different. Maybe when everybody's rushing around to beat the storm as fast as they can, rushing into Target, and the little old lady is clearly not walking the fastest. You've been in this situation. I know you have. You can see everybody running by her. But you decide to slow down. You decide to let her go through that door first. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but that's something I did the other day. Something to be conscious about, you guys. Be present. Be in the moment. Think about doing things for others in every situation. And it doesn't have to be giving them something. That gave her a feeling in her heart. Everybody was zooming by her, and I took a minute to slow down and talk with her as she was fucking walking in. And you should have seen the look on her face. And what it did for me in return of, holy shit, I just made her day. I took some time to talk to her and call her a young lady and brought a smile on her face. It's that easy. And that's giving. That's giving your time. That's giving your energy. That's giving your thoughts to somebody without wanting anything in return. And that takes nothing. That's just a little kindness currency is all that is. And we got plenty of that to go around. That shit ain't a rare earth mineral. That shit ain't going away anytime soon. But unfortunately, too many people treat it like it is. So maybe I got the next NFT idea. Maybe that's the tokens, and it's going to be the kind coins. Who knows? But I think that's how we need to start envisioning our lives. Giving out kind coins to everybody we come across. And as corny, as tacky as that sounds, just think about that. And think about how often you could easily do that for somebody. The checkout clerk at Walgreens, the barista at Starbucks, the checkout gal at Walmart. Think of how many little things you could do that and how often you don't. And think about how much better of a place you could make this world if you just simply did. I don't know. Just something to think about. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm far out in left field. Who knows? Maybe I get looked at like I have a horn growing out of my forehead when I be kind. And maybe that's just the way I like it. And maybe you guys should too and want to be that change as well. So one more time today. Your greatest joy in life comes from doing something for another, especially when it was done with no thought of something in return. Give without remembering and receive without forgetting, my friends. And that does it for my Motivation Minutes of the day.
I absolutely love it, my dude. I mean, give without receiving, but I mean, when you, if you help out an old lady and she reacts the way in which you do, if that doesn't warm your damn heart, then I don't know who you are, dude.
100%. I don't know who the hell you are, and it just. I just saw, and I swear to you, man, I almost zoomed past her too, and because I had to get into Target to get some shit before the storm came, and just some little shit, and shit I didn't even like. It was cat food, like nothing major, and I was just cooking along, just in the phone doing whatever, and I just saw the look on her face, like fuck, what if one of these people run into me, like fuck, look at everybody running so fast, and like she just wasn't fucking comfortable. And I was like, you know what? Let me just fucking slow down. Let me just get her in his door, say what's up, what's good, and just the fact that somebody stopped and did that for her, It get me choked up thinking about it. Just to look at it's that simple, guys. It's that fucking simple. It's that simple. It really is, and it boggles my mind why more people don't do it. But hey, is what it is. We'll be the light mags. We'll make our own sunshine while everybody else keeps throwing the old toxicity out there. We'll keep pumping out the positivity, baby. That officially does it. My motivation minutes.
Beautiful.
Okie doke, artichokes. You got some shit to do before you get on old Dawson's show here at 1 p.m. Central. Shout out JD, our guy over there in the Northeast, keeping it down, holding it down for us in the coldness up there. Outside of that, partner, anything late breaking came across before I send us on out of here for the weekend?
I don't believe so. Let's get us the hell on to our weekend, dude.
Looks like it is all good to go. Oh, we got ESPN. We got a nice little article here. Here are the 30 most compelling Winter Olympic athletes to keep your eye on.
Oh, tell me about it, dude.
Hey, nah. A little something we got to get into there. So there you go. There you have it, my friends. That sure looks like the final episode of the week of the TTL pod. So, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, far and wide, from myself and Mags, thank you so much for choosing to stop by episode number 217 of the TTL pod, and every episode that you decide to do for that matter. The fact that you guys share your energy and your time with us is more than we could ever ask. It allows us to chase our dreams, our passions every day, unlock doors that we would never been able to even see down the hallway without your guys' help. So for your likes, your follows, your shares, your subscriptions, your views, your retweets, your comments, everything in between, man, we see you guys. We love you guys. We appreciate the hell out of you guys. Honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because of you, hopefully we got some big shit coming around the corner for you guys. We'll keep moving, we'll keep grooving, and we'll keep taking this TTL rocket ship to the moon. But for now, we hope you have a spectacular rest of your Friday, unless you have any other plans. A terrific start to your weekend filled with nothing but trips to the pay window. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, so you don't miss the start of Cup of Joe on campus, 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, Central Standard Time. And also, don't forget to hammer in today's best bet, so you can say with me and the legendary Riley RMags Magnuson at the end of every single piece of content we do, let's cash some tickets.